So obviously we're talking about the flowers themselves, and from someone that very honestly isn't very interested in flowers, you could probably say my girlfriend loves flowers, always has them in our apartment. But what are Alstroemerias? What are these flowers that you have such a love for?
I'm just going to show you what they look like on the people on YouTube. So if you don't know what Alstroemeria looks like, hopefully you can see. So that's what they look like when they're fully open. They look like a small lily. Actually, the common name of Alstroemeria is the Latin, but the common name is Peruvian lily or lily of the Inca, because the seed originates from Peru and Chile, and it likes living sort of halfway up the Andes, and that's where it naturally comes from. And Darwin's cousin, Alstroemeria or something, brought the seed back. And that's why it's called Alstroemeria. But yeah, common name is Peruvian lily of the Inca, and it's a lovely, pretty little lily, which you just saw on the camera there. So, and obviously people can go to my social media pages and see what they look like as well, which we can talk about at the end. But yeah, and the reason why I love them is because they're so sustainable. So we only water 20 minutes once a month. So we only water the crops. We only water the crop behind me here in the greenhouse 20 minutes once a month in the winter, and 20 minutes once every 10 days in the summer. So it's good for water usage, and also it's known as a cool crop in the UK. So it obviously looks cool in your arrangements and in your girlfriend's vases and stuff like that. But by a cool crop, we mean it doesn't take a lot of heat. So if we were growing tomatoes or other types of flowers or other types of crops in the greenhouse, we'd need about 20 degrees heat at night through the winter. But the optimum temperature for the Alstroemeria is only 13 degrees. So we can be a lot more frugal with the heating, saving a lot more money and carbon footprint, and still get a really good crop. So it's basically, in the UK, Alstroemeria, it's a dry crop and it's a cool crop. And we only replant less than 5% of the crop a year. So it's not like we have to replant everything. A lot of the beds behind me here are over 20, 30 years old, still producing good quality flowers. So yeah, it's a really sustainable crop, and that's why. And also it can go around the UK just in a normal courier van, just in a recyclable cardboard box. So it doesn't have to go in plastic packaging and hydro packs with water, and it also doesn't have to be in a chilled van. So it can just go in a normal truck in a cardboard box to your door the next day, no worries. So there's so many factors that it's such a good flower to grow in the UK.
Yeah. Is there any other flowers that you grow on the nursery, or is it strictly the one flower?
Yeah, as you know, I'm known as Alstroemeria Ben because that's what we specialize in, and we do over 50 different varieties. And even, I think you can see behind me here, but all of the beds, all of the flowers in the beds, they're different varieties, so they're different heights at the time of the year. Some are quite productive in the winter, some aren't as productive, but then they are in the summer, and so on. So we're specialists. It's like Hewlett-Packard make computers, they don't make cars. You know, we grow Alstroemeria, we don't do anything else because we're specialists. And we grow over 50 varieties, and that is like growing 50 different types of flowers. They're like us humans, they're all completely different, and each variety behaves different to the other one. So basically, to maintain a full color range all year round, so if a florist or whoever phones me, oh Ben, can I have 100 stems of red or 100 stems of yellow? It's my job to ensure we've got that and we can deliver that. So if we start growing different things need different heat, get different pests and diseases, and before you know it, you're out of business because you're trying to look after too much in the same space. So yeah, so we sort of pride ourselves on our quality, the long lasting sort of the flowers as well. And why try and grow something that isn't supposed to really grow in the UK, and force production and then ruin the environment? So yeah.